everybody. I'm Leo Ray's Rayon,
I'm Josh Glazer.
and this is the Rays and Glaze podcast, and we're on to Seattle.
So, how's the wife and
Seattle,
kids? Uh,
Seattle,
what's your favorite color?
Seattle,
Are you a
Seattle, Seattle. All right, y'all. Just some jokes. All right. So yeah, man, we're on to Seattle, the Seahawks, man. 11-5. They have 4 picks in the top 100. And surprisingly, I mean, not surprisingly, they had a really good year last year. Despite being in the tough division and I guess having some shakiness in the offensive line at times. Uh, but they did get Jadeveon Clowney from my Houston Texans, and they didn't give up a first round pick, so they still have 4 picks in the top 100, which is kind of crazy to think about. But they made it out all right. So as we know, Bobby Wagner's coming back, Clowney is back. You know, um, but they still have ways they can improve the defense. Man, you want to hit on that?
yeah, it needs to be a full court press on the defense and the offensive line, and the way I kind of see it. The only way this defense can kind of get back to where it was a kind of a shit show last year. I don't know how they won 11 games. There's a lot of moments where just not sure what they were doing. They're so dependent on those two linebackers to kind of keep everything afloat with KJ Wright and Bobby Wagner that it's and even their good corners, Shaq Griffin is. There's only so much you can do. I mean, so they need to really. I think edge is really important, and they're kind of in a hard place for edge unless they trade up. Um, they'd have to go for a guy like Yetur Gross-Matos or AJS Epinesa, and none of those guys are like super bendy, flashy edge guys that they kind of need. So I could see them moving around somehow, or they have to figure a way to get pass rusher, or maybe they just love a guy like LJ Collier who's already on the roster. He was a first-round pick from TCU a couple of years ago, kind of a weird pick, but they always draft very strangely. So wouldn't be surprised if they fall in love with some guy that's not really on anyone else's plate as a player in the first. The next position is at corner, and as usual, they go for the Richard Sherman clone. So any kind of cover three guy with super long arms that can move, decent ball skills, and that's a guy you can actually target at 27. So maybe that's where they go if they stay there. They go after a guy like Diggs, who's raw because he's switched over from receiver at Alabama, so he's still learning the game, but he's kind of exactly what they look for in measurables. Bryce Hall, who's very instinctual, very multiple in what he can play, and the guy from Auburn, Noah Igbenahin. I don't know. I completely butchered that name, but anyway, yeah, they need corner. And after that, O-line is always the thing. Their real focus is zone blocking, so they're very likely to go after a guy like Matt Hennessy, maybe, who is an interior guy who moves well because he's a center, more athletic center. And then there's also two guys that played tackle in college but project better as a guard maybe in a zone scheme in the pros. And Sadiq Charles from LSU, who's super talented but has had some off-field stuff, but that's never really scared away the Seahawks. Or a guy like Robert Hunt, who's played at a smaller school in University of Louisiana. So there's guys out there to improve in those mid-rounds for the offensive line. I see that's probably where they go, but probably at 59 or 64. But probably at 27, they go corner edge, one of those guys. Or they trade up. They don't usually trade up. They usually trade down. But, it's a new day. So what's your thoughts on Seattle? Anything I omitted?
Nah, man. I mean, I would say too, like the same things basically. They have they need to improve the offensive line. They have great skill position players, And man, how about Dwayne Brown still playing at a really high level, man? Another Texan.
It's another guy they took from you.
And I think that we pretty much gave him away too. Like I think we gave him away from
We
like
got a decent pick for him.
well second rounder, but I mean shit like
Yeah, yeah, I know. Not for a starting tackle. He probably should have got.
but it is what it is.
We won't go into that. We're trying to stay positive today.
Yeah, yeah.
Brand
But
new
I
day.
mean, y'all are yeah. I mean, well, I'm giving them praise, man. I mean, that's good moves by the GM and all them people, you know. So Seahawks fans, like that's great. Uh, yeah, man. I would say the same thing though. They need probably another really good pass rusher on the other end of Clowney. You know what I mean? And then another corner. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. But so
Clowney hasn't signed yet, is he?
oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah.
Free agent. So they need. That's why the edge is even more important.
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't really found that much. I thought they were gonna tag him again.
No, they let him go because they knew that he wasn't going to get what he thought he was going to get. He wanted like 20 mil a year, and it hasn't been there yet. So I think teams might. He'll come down on his price to maybe 15 or
Hmm.
under, between
Yeah,
15 and 10. I think he'll end up signing around there. Probably a
yeah,
1 year deal, and then try to re-enter the market.
yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man. But yeah, so yeah, I see the same things, need edge and all that stuff. So they were 11-5 this year. How do you see them being next year?
Yeah, I see them. I see them 11-5 because I feel like last year they really weren't 11-5. You know,
Hmm.
they kind of really overachieved,
Yeah.
and I think this year with more health and continue to add pieces, they should be 11-5 again and be a legit 11-5.
Hmm.
So that's kind of where I see it. As long as they address and add another piece, a couple of pieces to the defense and another piece to the offensive line at least.
Yeah, yeah. I want to say 11-5 too, because I just kind of think like I was the exact same way. I feel like they some kind of way, man. I mean, the Seahawks teams are always gritty, man, and they always, regardless of like how people feel about their offensive line, they always find a way to run the ball well. You know what I mean? Uh, and Russell Wilson is a playmaker, and he has a big time receiver, DK Metcalf. You know what I mean? So
And
they,
and my favorite, Tyler Lockett,
yeah, Tyler Lockett, yeah, yeah.
is actually probably a better receiver than DK at this point.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
DK's got that flash.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, Tyler Lockett, yeah. Yep. So I mean, man, I'm gonna say 11-5 also. Who knows what the hell the Rams are gonna be? The Cardinals aren't there yet. You know what I mean? Whoever I don't know why I'm going blank on who the other team in the NFC West is.
Cardinals, Rams, Seattle, 49ers.
Oh yeah. Wow, bro, brain
The
fart.
team that's in the Super Bowl.
Brain fart, bro. It's still I'm still getting adjusted to these early morning recordings, y'all. Forgive me. Yeah,
Excuses.
yeah, man. I don't know, bro. Man, that division is just tough, bro. Damn. But yeah, yeah. I mean, if I was a Seahawks fan, I would be pretty damn confident. You know what I mean? Because yeah. But yeah, man. So anything else you want to hit on them, man?
I think we're good. I think we're on to the Rams
Yeah,
and
yeah.
their butt ass ugly logo.
Yep. All right, y'all. I'm Leo Ray's Rayon,
I'm Josh Glazer.
and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the Rams.